There we go, and no trollers, so don't have to worry about line of sight. Getting straight to it. Pendracell taking a beating at the minute.
Yep, I am here. I was in the wrong chat. My apologies.
No worries. We're getting off. We've had Pendracell in trouble a couple of times at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty bleak. Before, I think a supercharge was popped on the element side, and there's a limited amount of power now. And, you know, when she's down on that 30%, if the healers have got finisher specting, the tank is going to feel it. But they've pulled it back a little bit here.
There's zero power on our side, as you can imagine. I'm guessing the same's true your side too.
Completely drained of power now. I don't think there's any more trump cards left for elements at this point. I think Pendracell is going to have to pop a soda. She needs to get above 30%. It's a dangerous place to be in, knowing how strong the finishers are.
Elements doing the business in gorilla form.
It looks like now they've switched strategy. They're trying to focus Scuba in order to give Pendracell recovery time. She's just popped a soda.
And here comes the kiting.
But they're definitely on the back foot. Maybe they're already thinking about draw tactics for the sudden death. It's possible.
It's possible, but I don't know if anyone's going to be going in with that.
I mean, 12 minutes left of the match. It's a tall order to try and survive. But Scuba seems to be quite low for the healer. I didn't expect to see that. He's putting out some heals. They're focusing here now. They've changed their strategy entirely.
Zero power
on
damage. Team JLB right now.
Even though Pendracell's weak in health, Elements is now on about 50% power. I think he's popped a supercharge. It's the only logic
They're
I
holding
can think.
a soda from Scuba there to get some power back, but it's soon being absorbed.
Well, I think he's being worked. They've changed the strategy entirely, and it looks like they've pulled back some stability here. But Pendracell, she seems constantly on the back foot at the moment. She's going to probably have to look at kiting quite soon.
Yeah, Pen's been doing well to hold on at the minute, though. Power management's been
about 25%, 20%. He's going to need to spam it now. Pendracell's far too low, in my opinion.
And
going in for a closer view. Yeah, they definitely switched up tactics. They're concentrating on the hill, trying to cut out the damage to Pendracell. I think they're going to need another soda because Elements is totally out of power. Pendracell's just popped a can. It doesn't seem to be doing much. I don't know if they buffed up before the match.
Pendracell kiting out of danger there. There's Scuba hot on her tail. I think that breather probably gave her what she needed because she seems more stable now. And Scuba's
there's some
health
stability,
being
and
worked on.
Scuba's feeling it, I think. He's on 50% now. He's below 50% from the looks of it.
There's a supercharge popped on both sides. And they can't keep relying on those because they'll run out sooner or later.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do even with the extended supercharge. You know, there's not much time, but we're 5 minutes in the match, still 0-0. And there's some stability on my side. Elements is back up to about 30% power. Everyone's full health.
And a soda popped there from Scuba to just get the stability back.
Yep, and now King's parents are feeling it. There's no power on this side, and Pendracel's health is diminishing quickly as she's also been forced to pop a soda, and Elements has popped some sort of heal as well. She's back up again. And there's 9 minutes left of the battle. This really could come down to the first kill here. Could be critical now. Pendracel's in a bad way. She's just been countered.
Pendracel is feeling it.
She's trying to kite now. Elements is out of power. She can't kite effectively. She's running around the pillar. Orbit's getting dragged into the conflict. As Pendracel is running. I've been dragged into the combat.
Yeah. I'm hiding well out of the way.
And it's total kiting. There's literally nothing for Elements. He can't replenish Pendracel at all. It needs to be a soda cola. Has to be.
And Pen's on the roof.
It's all going a bit nuts. I'm trying to stay out of it, but it's very difficult at this
It's
stage.
difficult. She does not want to get found. And she's gone.
Pendracel has taken a drop. I've come all the way out. I'm totally free. It'll be hard to break the healer, but Pendracel's going to come back out with full power, full health.
Yeah, that's it. And Konzi and Scuba still sat here with 0 in the power bars to work with. If they can get off effectively.
Well, you never know. I mean, there's enough time to draw this level if they're limited on power, and you know, Element seems quite stable. He's got some power to give, so I think he's just waiting to bide his time before he unleashes it. And definitely Scuba seems to be on the back foot here. It's not a strategy I didn't think would happen, but they're working that healer. They want to break him. I suppose if they can break the healer here, there's a good chance that they'll break the tank as well.
Yeah, it's true. It does seem like they're taking the harder challenge.
Oh wait,
though.
Pendracel is on the back foot again. She's had to pop another soda to recover, and she is
About
really
half health.
feeling it. There's no power on this side again.
And I don't think there's been power on this side for a good 5 minutes now. Kiting again to get out of trouble.
Take Pendracel. She's kiting. Elements is in a bad place. He's not going to be able to get off the hill if she doesn't get back into range. She's in a bad way. She's getting some sort of heal over time now. I can see her health slowly creeping back up as she's kiting. But Konzi is not laying off. He's all over it. He's making sure that he doesn't lose focus. And I can't see Pendracel surviving
She's
this
blocking.
one. She's going to take
She's at
another
risk
drop.
of being block broken here. There's lots of blocking.
She's taking
There you
another
go.
death. That's 2-0 now to Team JLB. They're on the offensive. And they're going to work Elements. Elements limited power. He's not got much to give here. Pendracel's had a quick respawn. Elements is in a bad way. No power at all now. He's going to have to do something because they're looking to break him. Yeah, Elements has just taken a soda cola, so power's back up, but he's getting worked. He needs to, you know,
What do you
bring
think,
himself
they're praying
back
for the
up.
Transcendence, or
I'm not sure, mate, but they need to get on the front foot. They need to get Team JLB on the back foot, and they need to try and get 2 kills. There's only 6 minutes left on the clock. There's not much time to break either player now. And Elements is
really
incredibly
feeling the
low.
burn.
He is feeling it. He's got no power at the moment. He's close to a drop, and if that happens, you could be looking at a double kill in this match. But he's holding up. I don't know how he's holding up, but he is holding up. He's kited out of there. He's done some very clever kiting. He's in flight mode, and he knows that super speed can't touch him. They can't touch him in the air. He's very cheekily evaded that, and he's flying
he's
away.
hiding behind the pillar.
He's being chased. He's being chased down now.
And been able to recover quite well. That's actually done,
Yeah,
done the trick, I think.
Great recovery and a great tactic for flight users. You know, everybody usually, you know, super speed now for this PvP because of speed drain, and just shows you how useful flight can be in this kind of for kiting. You just fly up, and they're just double jumping like idiots. They can't get you, and it allows that recovery time. But he's still very much on the back foot. He's just taking a counter there. He's used a supercharge, definitely, I can tell. He's used Transcendence or something like that.
Need a quick teabag
Now they're
on
trying to
Balkan.
focus Konzi now. They're going back on the tank. Konzi seems incredibly strong. I think he's a ice tank, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, in less and less of those these days in small numbers PvP.
Actually, surprisingly, he's come into this match in full tank gear. He's not fake tanking at all.
Who's
I'm
that?
going to take a quick look at Pendrasal now and see if she's in DPS gear. That could be the difference in this match. Pendrasal's in full DPS gear, whereas Konzi is in full tank gear. And I think it shows he's a lot more solid. He isn't taking the damage.
That's true.
But they're working Scuba. Scuba seems low. He looks like he's
Scuba
popped the
feeling it.
supercharge there. He's popped the supercharge, I think. And he's got the trinket out as well. Yeah, I think that's making the difference. He's in full tank gear. Everything's fully tank, from what I did in the quick inspection. And he seems solid. They're finding it difficult to break him.
Pen feeling it again.
That's interesting. The Konzi's got both sets. You know, he's going to be a ruthless tank here. He can spec in defense for matches where he needs to be defensive, and offensive when he needs to be offensive. So I think good strategy here to come in full tank, because it's really showing it.
Yeah, it's paying dividends, isn't it?
Constantly on the back foot. She just can't firm it. And Team JLB are just allowed to be constantly on the offensive.
That's it, and the heal debuff that they can apply to the tanks coming out every now and again.
That's it, just making it even harder for Pendrasal to stay solid. Obviously, they must have noticed that he wasn't taking huge damage, so they switched their tactics to focus the healer. But it's a hard one with no weakness. It's going to be hard to come back from this. There's still 2 kills. There's 2.5 minutes left. It's a difficult one, but they might be able to put it back.
Scuba's got the power. And Pen debuffed and block broken.
Yeah, and she's feeling it now. Elements has had to pop a soda for power from the looks of it in order to keep Pendrasal up. And JLB are just on the offensive. They know that they're very close to going through to the next round, and they're not laying up. Take nothing for granted in these tournaments. You just never know.
And yeah, coming full tank might well have been the key element to that
I
fight.
think that's the key difference here. I think, you know, they were trying to focus Konzi, wasn't dropping. You know, you look at Pendrasal, you know, they're both full elemental android. I can't imagine the stats being too much different.
One of those fights that's
really
decided in the drawing
here.
room beforehand.
Yeah, I'd imagine they got some practice in and thought, you know what, we're going to defense up here. And I think Konzi's really left it to Scuba to do the hard work here, to get the kills. And Pendrasal, I can't see her staying alive now. Elements is totally depleted. He's popped another soda. He's throwing out them hills. Pendrasal's starting to kite. And we got 1 minute left. Can we see 2 amazing kills? It would be the best comeback so far of the tournament. I can't see it happening, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't know where they'd have to pull some inspiration from somewhere.
Some inspiration and some damage. I mean, I can see Scuba is on half health. I mean, if they can break him,
And
they
no
could probably
power.
drop the tank in 10
There you
seconds.
go, the soda was there for him.
And he's got his trump card in the bank. He's on point. You know, 30 seconds left. I think Team JLB, they sense it now. Pendrasal again on the back foot. She's having to kite. Elements is trying his best. He's popped monkey. He's trying to get at them. I've got Pendrasal coming near me. I've got to now try and bounce. Pendrasal is out. That's 3-0. I can't see any way back. Not with 10 seconds left. And this match is looking like it is over, I'm afraid. And that's 3-0 to Team JLB. Really solid match. And looks like that tank paid dividends in the end.
So it was a case of proper planning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks that way. And even though Pendricel has got more damage out, Konzi's defense has paid dividends, and they wasn't able to break him.
That's it. And Scuba's healing out as well is through the roof.
Yeah, there were moments when he was on the back foot, but they've done enough and they go through to the next round. Team JLB are the winners here.
Cool, we'll catch them next time.